what brings you down here? Oh, leave it to Templar 10 says to send me an assistant. There's no need for aid. I have the situation under control. Just wait. When I return, tome in hand, she will have no choice but to boast of my valor. Everyone believes I'm a failure, but I will prove my worth. It's in the chamber at the end of this passage. We might need to find it among the other treasures, but our facts indicate that the tome is there. Back to the mission. Come! We'll see. I swear it.
Cycle the 5th, Akara. I hear him, dear Netta. I hear him in every waking hour, a voice like the rumble of thunder, and one I shall never forget. I must confess, my expedition is over. Dead Kell and his hanged men have tracked me to this chamber. They call for blood. Apparently, they prize their preciously cultivated mystery. It is another weapon they can wield against the outside world. And what am I but light of truth? A bright spear with which to slay their darkness? But the voice, It reaches out to me. It promises to shelter me from the coming storm. He calls himself Akara, but I do not know what this means. What have I done by coming here? I only wish to learn the unknowable, discover the forgotten. But you...
It's good to see you again, even if you were sent to...
Of course. It would be you, wouldn't it? I should have known Pepin would fail. He's never done otherwise. Well, the expedition has proven successful, and that is all that matters. This is one mistake that will not make its way into the Tome of Contrition. That is certain. Now we must depart. It is a long voyage back to Edessa. A pity our vessels are built for the gnomish frame. Otherwise I might have brought you with us. Yes, it is quite a pity. gone now. I've been waiting for you. Just look at what I found. Another shred. But this one is larger and it's How did I know that? Well, I believe I may have been a scholar before all this unpleasantness. Well, that's one theory. The Diverga tend to hide their valuables underground, but often somewhere near the water. Of course, flotsam tends to ride the current. See you soon.
Good to see you. I salvaged what I could from the ship. I'm ready to go out again whenever you want. There's a few wrecks off. Let me know if any of these are worth salvaging. Could be a spy ship. Should only take me. Be careful.
It's quite the beautiful day. Excellent. You've collected the essences. I'll need a day to restore the painting. I'm not done yet. Restoring such ancient paintings takes time. Take care. I was right. The painting was a sea cave. I took the liberty to hang it on the wall for you. Let me know when you want me to start on the next one. This next painting looks similar to this keep, but for this one, you'll need to kill some fair Gorda and Mergen. Bring the vials of paint back to me when they... You need to tint the vials I've given you by killing certain corresponding... Bye.
Nothing like teaching a beast how to be civil, eh?
Mine's more of a challenge than a request. I challenge you to get to the bottom of the tidal pools. Wow, I'm impressed. Maybe I'll give some of those jumps a shot after all. Trees at the bottom, you say? Wouldn't have guessed that. Be careful. There was a survivor on the ship, Bertrand Sesnick, a gnome. He says he knows a lot about alchemy. I'm ready to be sent out again any time. I've been searching. Do you see one you'd like me to salvage? Those no. I'll be back tomorrow. Be wary.
I'd like to challenge you to a fight in the arena. What do you say? Great. Let's get started now then, shall we? Well, I guess you bested me. Good match, my liege. Let me know when you're ready to fight again, and I'll test you to see how you stand. Yes, after the fight, I'll tell you how you did. Do you want to fight a big creature, or a bunch of Don't worry. Which creature would you like to fight against? If you change your mind, you know what. Don't forget to come back soon.
Oh, hi. I finished the translation. Brought me back to my childhood. My mother used to read me a modern version of this every night before I await your next find. And just when I thought it shouldn't take me more than a day to try. Take care.
My liege, I was hoping, if it wouldn't be a bother, would you be willing to get me materials for repairs around the keep? Thank you so much. Bye. I seem to have gotten into a bit of a bind with a lady at Cape Solace. A monetary dispute. Maybe you could smooth it out with her for me. She goes by the name Elwa Brond. Yeah, see, I had this... It's not my fault I haven't the money to pay her back. Great, but... hope you're here to put a little gold in my pocket. You can find, I swear. Thanks for stopping by.
Greetings.
How can I help you today? Watch out for Well, if it's not my best... Actually, you're pretty much my only customer. Watch out for scabs.
Yeah.
Hello, my friend.
I always had a feeling about you. I knew you'd do great things. I can't say that of all my customers, believe. That no-good lout sweet-talked me out of my money, and now he won't give it back. To be honest, Callum is just so handsome. Once he started talking about his plan to open up a bar in Cape Solace, I took leave of my senses. I suppose I'll accept your money. Tell Callum, if I ever see him again, it will be... too soon. I'm never gonna fall, but maybe I will see how. Always a pleasure.
Ah, hello, my love. Ew, I take back the last one. That I can do.
All we haul ashore must... Step up. See what I have to... Sell. Travels.
Not a finer city in Amalur.
The captain is ready to set sail. Good. I've sent word to Tyne Delphric of our intentions. We can go whenever you wish. It was built in the time... No Niscaric artifacts are stored...
She's a fine vessel, is she not? Like a gull will fly. Whenever you wish it, friends. You need but give the word. Then climb aboard. The seas may be rough, but you and your comrade need not fear. You're in able hands.
Look, that's the fortress over there. I wonder what will we find? And what Beeson has already found. We must find our way into the fortress. So this is it. Eamon's Isle. These were once awesome towers and ramparts. Atop each, a banner snapping in the breeze. Imagine, Kerwin, fair and mighty, stood there and gazed out on the ocean. It. Look at it all. More Forlongi. I think they've seen us.
We better run!
Why did Beeson come here, I wonder? What was he after? Look at it! Signs of why Beeson came here. Any clue as to his... Look at it. First the ancient vault, and now here. But what do they hope to find? There are no relics here, only lost knowledge. Knowledge more powerful than any relic. We should be close to the chapel now. Look, the chapel of the first... Look out! That mural. I need a closer look. If I'm not mistaken... This is it. All Beeson's plans, written here in our own recorded history. The mural tells of the mage Farlong, who sought to make himself a king of Niskaru, and how Aegon thwarted it. Beeson thinks he will succeed where Farlong failed. And he just might. Because he could not learn what he needed to know anywhere else. Everything he needs is written here, down to the last detail. Beeson's minions call themselves Farlongir. As Beeson does now, the mage Farlong gathered cursed artifacts and used them to raise a host of lesser Niskaru. Do you see? Beeson follows Farlong's path at every step. I think we must. Farlong tried to free a Niskaru lord from its mountain prison. With such power behind him, he would have been unstoppable. As Beeson seeks to mimic Farlong, so we must match Eamon and stop him. A chaotic being of immense power. If it were loosed upon the... Yes, he did. The Mystic Hammer. Forged, I know of it, but I will travel to Ironfast Keep in Detir and learn all I can. The Mystic Hammer is among the few ancient relics named in our records. I will be at Ironfast, learning what I can.
There you are. Is it time to return? And that's a certain thing then, is it? I think we'll not see this scrap of shore again once we go. Off we go then.
As soon as I received news of your discoveries, I learned whatever I could of the Alfar Lord, Anru Beeson. He is indeed a powerful man, a member of the Orbacant. He was laughed off the council, and then vanished, taking some of Rathier's most powerful... Yes, I see. It should be in Aegon's tomb. Alas, pledge shield, none below Oathblade are permitted inside our sacred places. But this is easily solved. For your valor and honor, in the name of the First Sworn, I bestow upon you the rank of Oathblade. Take this as a token of the honor. Now, the tomb lies just south of Ulcerund. It opens only with this key. Proceed to Ironfast once you have the hammer. In a narrow pass just south of Ulcerund, into Tyr. The key I gave you unlocks its doors and many of our other monuments and historical places. Once you have the hammer, proceed to meet Gwyn Anwe at Ironfast Keep in Menethir. And by the First Sworn, may you know victory.
To a ruin beyond that fork in the road. I tried to stop them. I have no idea what they're speaking of. Please, thank you so much.
This life offers two choices. Fight or die. Those who choose to live face conflict. It is the natural balance of this world. The weeds preclude the flower's bud. The spider's web arrests the fly. The water carves the rock. In the dry waste of the Tyr, in the land known as Ulceron, the House of Valar became the home of this primal force. From the desert runner's lethal dance to the chaos of the wolf pack, the Fae displayed these contests as art. Engard, the embodiment of contention, arose as champion. His strike was as the mantis leg, a bolt amid stillness. He met defeat like the salamander's tail, lost, but only to grow again. He inflicted wounds like the serpent's fang, rotting poison to weaken the mightiest opponent. His baleful stare was the shark's fin above the water's surface, promising a bloody end.
He only needed one name. The Carver. Like the wind, or the lightning, or the dawn. With his presence, a new age began. The kings of the south stood. They were the lords of the desert sea.
Greetings. What, you surely ask, is such a well-heeled Praetorian doing here? Removing the tarnish from my name. The old Ragnar has died, and his successor is stirring the embers of war. But he's too clever to openly provoke the Warsworn. So I have a plan to settle this, but it requires someone of both delicacy and grit. Yes. First, we must find some new... Go into Tyrscotter Mine. Southeast Tyrscotter Mine cuts into... I don't know where in the mine the clan totem is kept.
Enough strange. We stand by our Castellan.
Rumor has it the Jotun
Now who's this? A fresh face is a welcome thing. It's right beside me. The work's when there are open jobs, and the sworn to war.
We see few enough strangers in Ironfast.
My poor old master had but one dying wish, that his prize blade, the one on the wall, be mended. Some days I dream that I'll do it myself. Then I remember, I'm a poor untrained apprentice who can barely forge a soup spoon. Why, that's Haldabeer's blade. It's famous, from the Fey Wars. My old master, now it just hangs on the wall, taunting me, reminding me of all I'm not. Repair the sword? Not likely. There's one man living who can. And you can find the Hermit Smith yourself, up in the Minotaur Heights. But don't expect much. Mind you, but if you think you can just alter fate, seek him in the Minotaur.
I'm quartermaster here. Tell me what you need. And I'll see what I can do.
We're fighters here, not...
Yes, we're a bit of an island to ourselves out here. Oh, you want that contract, do you? Mind you, they're not suited for combat. They're for surgery and unnaturally sharp. Dead? Why, that's a shame. I'd say I'm sure he'll be missed. But he's from Whitestone, so you never know. And that's his walking staff there. I'll take that. Job well done. Oh yes, well you'll need to collect the required number of spider stingers. You won't have much trouble finding them, they're all over, which frankly is exactly the problem. All right now.
It's as deadly as the Jotun and the spiders. The heat's as deadly as the Jotun and the spiders. Polished armor means you haven't.
You have the remains of the hammer. It is... I should have expected this. It was forged in the Hall of the First Sworn. It must, I think, be reforged there. The hall is not far, only... I don't know what to do when we get there. The hall lies south through the canyons. Meet me there. Yes, Time is... Meet me there when you are ready.
What have we here?
This is iron if you seek work, supplies, or shelter.
Dust, dents, and scars. That's the iron fast.
First, he made the river in the arc of the great snaketail. When that grew tedious, he turned his attention to the cliffs, the dunes, the depths. The carver made by the morning, what takes the cycles centuries to shape. He bored holes in the red marches and chiseled the spine in the Ulcerund. Echoes rang through the canyons of Menethir. He gouged the hollow lands and then left it barren.
Normally, I'd advise you to take a leap off that ledge, but at the moment, don't think you'll get anything out of it, though. I certainly won't teach you anything.
Damned kobolds is what. Poison spear to my leg and it's begun to fester. There are things for it, easy to gather myself. If I could walk. I'd be grateful, but don't expect any wisdom or a fine. I'll need Spidersack Ichor, Fenrak from the canyon below, and grist from a Jotun's. Can you get me those? Ah, some no less. You have my thanks. Now go.
Finally, the carver rested. He grew a mountain crowned with clouds by the river, and leaned against its side to sleep. Ages passed, and the sand settled into his work, and all the land was still.